At least you no longer give me quests, Bedrick. Nedrick. Sorry. Hi, Tataru. That guard appeared out of absolutely nowhere. I have questions? Why is everybody dead? How could you not defend yourself? Aren't you supposed to be like super strong? Wow, okay. Never been this way before. It's because you can't. Minfilia? It's a lot of dead people. I didn't even know we had this many people to our name, let alone that they're all dead. Eorzea too? Oh my god. And by the way, I thought that I had gotten up to MSQ level 40 something in my previous playthrough because just quickly glancing at the last video from that playthrough, I was doing a level 40 something quest, but that was my class quest. So I actually haven't done most of the stuff I've done here, which is why I don't remember it, because I haven't actually done it before. So this is new territory. Eorzea, what happened? This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Oh, you showed me the memory of what happened. Oh.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe.
Her voice acting just sounds so false.
Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more.
Does Minfilia die? Because I have to say, I know that some of the other companions continue through the game, but I don't know if I've ever had any mention of Minfilia continuing.
Oh!
Holy shit, they're using guns?
Advance no further.
God, you are really bad at your job. Wait, it's the Garleans? Garleans.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Oh shit.
Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
I don't think you know the word mercy. Oh shit, where's Tataru? I didn't even check that she was upstairs. I just assumed she was there.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
Well, I don't think Eorzea stayed out of sight considering they're dead. They're dying. Their outfits are so stupid.
I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Well, they didn't do that.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Yep, she really doesn't wear any. Holy shit! Oh, I thought you killed her. I was like, Jesus, point blank.
The one you seek is not here.
That must be good for your eardrums.
So it would seem.
I mean, how would you know if you found me? Anyway, you just killed everybody. Willy-nilly.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
That's a really good question. Aren't we meant to be all secretive and shit? Eorzea, what are you doing? She's already bound. They're not going to kill her. At least not at this moment in time. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, Eorzea. You kind of deserve that. That wasn't very intelligent of you.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
So they took Tataru.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
Why did you kill most people but take some captives? Why wouldn't you just kill everybody but Minfilia?
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
Good lord.
I said enough. We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Walking while Minfilia asked this one too. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from imperials. Eorzea, what was your goal? You literally had been given a mission, which was literally to, stay alive and convey this message to me. And instead, you chose to stand between an enemy and Minfilia, when Minfilia was quite clearly going to survive the encounter because they were chaining up her hands and taking her captive. Yeah, okay, she's been taken captive, but Minfilia literally offered that herself. And what could you contribute to the situation? In the book world, we call this TSTL. It's too stupid to live. When characters do things that are just so objectively stupid, it's like, well, you kind of deserve when you die. Like, really. There was nothing you could have done in the situation. The only thing you could have done was just kept quiet under the desk and survived. And now you're going to die, and it's your own fault. Forgive this one. No, I really don't. I know you're asking for forgiveness for a different thing, but I don't forgive you for your own stupidity. Save. Bye, Eorzea. You could have lived, but you chose not to. That sounds like a you problem. I feel more sympathy for the Lalafell outside, who I don't even know who's about his death, than about that, because at least he didn't choose to die. Wow. Seek shelter at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Okay. Ugh. Oh, that church. With the graves and stuff. But I suppose none of the key members were here. So they must be safe somewhere, right? Gotta say, I don't know if I like listening to Choco's footsteps the entire time. They're a bit heavy. Can I enter this way? Yes. No, you're already dead. I thought someone else had been killed, but no. He was always dead. Don't know how his body hasn't decomposed at this point, honestly. Okay. Iliud. Have you heard what happened? Choco, you are ruining my immersion. Is something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who have butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. I don't know how I knew to use that phrase, but apparently I did. How could this have happened? I don't know. I'd like to know how they knew where the Waking Sands was. But also, where is like Tancred and Isola, Istola, and Ida, and Papalimo? Where are they all? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Yes. Very certain. I saw it with my own eyes, in a manner of speaking. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Memphilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, do I recall the day of our first meeting? That's great that you're going to wax whimsical, but we're here with a purpose. Where are the rest of the scions? How can I find them and hunt down Memphilia? I guess we'll never know. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Would you come here a moment? Yes, father? Unless I'm supposed to be pronouncing it Marquez. Maybe it is meant to be pronounced Marquez. Oh, yeah, I thought you were talking to someone and you meant literal father, like blood connection. And then this old guy appeared. You mean a religious father. Okay, sorry. Misunderstood. I thought I was speaking to your son. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquez. Marquis? I don't know. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquez is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. I mean, maybe it should be Marquis, because we are using French pronunciations. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. So why are you foisting him upon me? Marquis, I want you to look after Seren. Do you understand? Yes, father. Okay. That's kind of awkward. You shouldn't even be in here, Turco. It's a damn church. Out of my way. Excuse me, Seren. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. I'm really confused how this is serving our purpose. Can we hunt down the Garleans yet? The remaining... Good God, they're alcoholics. The remaining members of the Scions? Why am I helping this man with his useless errands? Go to Camp Drybone yourself. It's not like it's far. A traveling goldsmith? How can one be a traveling goldsmith? Do you not need to, like, temper the gold for you to maneuver it? A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Well, he gave me... I don't know how much it's worth, actually. However much is in that coin purse. Tals balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. I guess the weighty coin purse was a little too weighty for the purpose. Oh, well, not my problem. That sounds like Marquis' problem. So many quests in here. Have you brought the tools I requested? It should improve the quality of life of that as well. You should just be able to like click, click, submit, and done instead of having to right click, hand over, and then submit. You should just go click, click, done. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. Okay. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. What? But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Seren. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe, I still have no idea what that is, to Sister Eluned. She's literally in this building, isn't she? The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. How is this relevant? Oh, so Eluned's not the lady in this building. I thought she was. She's the lady outside the building with the dead body. Good evening to you, madam. Madam? Oh, madam, you woman. Have you come to pay respects to this man? I mean, not really. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap there are more common in Galamald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquis said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Gullian spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But, mayhap more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. How would you know? You do not know what is required to repair this device, nor do you know the state that it was in, to then be able to say whether he could have repaired it or not. I find you more suspicious than old mate. I recognize you now, Seren. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Nothing's going to help me find closure until I find Monfilia. And where the rest of the Scions are. Vesper Bay Shopkeep. Hello. You here to help with the bodies? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away. No, sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the Lich Yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and seal the carnage for yourself. Heh, heh. I did. 'Twas the 7 nightmares, I tell ya. God's damned imperials. I know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the Lich Yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've a mind to leave the remainders to you. Do I look like I have the strength, sir, to be carting around bodies? My girl, sure, she can draw back a bowstring, and that's about it. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. Is vile, sir. This is not my job. I do not get paid enough for this. Good lord. Oh. Excuse me? How the fuck do you think I'm gonna get this dude into a fucking cart? He's literally 5 times my body mass. Nope. Let's just turn them into flowers first, shall we? We're good at turning people into flowers. Oh, we're not even going to pick up Neuraxia? We're not even going to pick up Neuraxia? Are you kidding me? This game is savage. We literally prioritize random fucks over Neuraxia. Wow. I like how this one takes significantly longer because he's a big lad. Now, where would you like them? The carriage. Okay. What carriage? Okay. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Yeah, but it's disrespectful. There you go. Have your flowers. Bye, Choco. Well, ain't you a strong one? Right? 4 in 1 trip. Ha! Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. God. Really? These people aren't very nice. Wait, it doesn't even say it's Neuraxia, it's just fallen sylph. But Neuraxia was the only sylph here. I like how it's the quickest bar of all, because they're so light. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. What? Oh, now you call it Neuraxia's corpse. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Oh, hi. Who's going to clean the floor? Oops, this way. Nope, this way. Of the Waking Sands. I mean, we're missing Tataru as well. Why are we not in a more of a hurry to track them down? I don't understand why we're not tracking down where the Galleons went. Getting intelligence to, you know, stage a coup or a jailbreak or something. Why? Why are we not doing this? Why am I running errands about this dude's broken item? I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and hello, I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Yep, the dude with the carriage didn't treat them with respect. He's like, just toss them in. They're not going to feel it. Oh. Pitch perfect. I literally just learned my own skill. I didn't even have to go anywhere to learn it. What? So I did. Oh, I see. That's the last job requirement for Bard that I can go to Jehemtel to find, I guess. And then this carries on with just normal attained abilities through leveling. Okay, pitch perfect. Delivers an attack. The following action change settings are enabled. The Wondrous Minuet, that's you, to pitch perfect. I'll worry about that later because I don't have that ability. Delivers an attack to the target and all enemies nearby it. Potency varies with the number of repertoire stacks, dealing full damage for the first enemy, 50% less for all remaining enemies. Okay, can only be executed when the Wanderer's Minuet is active and you have okay, so I can't even use it. And you have at least one stack of repertoire. Yeah, dude, I don't have enough keys for this. And I'm not going to use control and a key. It's shift or nothing. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. That is perfectly valid. Well, this is perfect weather to tell the Sylphs that their friend is dead. I think I need to take you to a stable so you can level, but we'll do that later. And you have a skill point I think we need to use, but again, we'll worry about that later. Excuse me. Coming through. Camuxio, here is a flower for you. This one is surprised to see Walking One a little soulless. How can these ones assist Walking One? Here's a body for you. Neuraxia, but this one does not understand. Camuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace? But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So not only Neuraxia, but many Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia. Neuraxia went to Fenelon at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Ha! I don't call that bravery. Stupidity is not bravery, honey. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. Oh, well, I mean, Neuraxia clung on for quite a bit after the injury, so I do in fact think she suffered. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Cool! I'm sending the entire race of the Sylphs to their death. Great. That's just what we set out to achieve. Well, that's one way to commit genocide, I suppose. Are you ever going to do something with his body? We thank you for your service to the church and to the Sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the lich yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Seren. What? I'm supposed to just sit down and do naught? A linen bandana, +1. Glasses that are terrible. Okay, I guess I'll take the bandana. And immediately have to set off to a city because, by God, is that going to look insane? Who's giving me the next... Who's giving me the next quest? Old mate inside? I can't see. I think that's the icon there. Yeah, eyes on me. Oh no, Marquis going to give it to me. Sorry, sir. I just went entirely through you. I am not imagining it, Seren. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me? Please. It will only take a moment. Oh my God. I am so done with the bullshit of these quests. Just the one? Nope. What are the Garleans doing here? Do they follow the bodies from the Waking Sands or something?